All right.
And welcome back for another episode.
No. We're not doing that.
That's not your line.
It's not. That's not how this works.
I want more lines.
Yeah, don't do that neither. You're gonna make niggas think like, oh, he be telling her shut the fuck up and shit. Like, you start talking a bit like, he's like, turn her fucking mic off.
Right here.
You
Enter the zip it. You know the video of you saying shut up.
Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. You ever see Angels in the Outfield? That baseball movie? It was a Disney movie.
No, not entirely. Yeah.
Like one of the announcers was talking, the other guy just turned his mic off. He's like, all right.
That's messed up.
Yeah, that's giving that. All right, so CWTFB Radio. I'm Charlie Machine. This right here is my. I'm thinking of the words. It's my choco-bliss honey kiss. Never miss my good sis Big Bells from a big block. My
having a hard time.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip over that. It's gonna come to me. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah. All right, so episode 285. Again, we in the Sound Lab, man. Shout out to the Sound Lab. Come on, man. Elevation Records, man. We are in the Media Lab at the Sound Lab, man. That's 60 Skinner Street, rear pause. That's in Brockton, Massachusetts. Run up in here for all your audio needs, studio needs, whatever the case may be, video, photography, consultation. If you want to be an intern, if you want to join the vibes, if you just want to come over here and soak up game, because we don't gatekeep, you can go to soundlabma.com, man. That's the centrifugal location for you to do all of those things, man. We got the likes of Devo in the building. We got Samba, a plethora of engineers, producers, and also photographers. And also we got the Grease, man. She in the building too, man. Big Revolt, man. Revolt Podcast Network. You know that's who's powering us. That's who's keeping us doing what we do. But what we're going to do right now, at this very moment.
Before we get into the mix, I do want to say that the Sound Lab is now offering engineering and production courses as well. You can go sign up for that. The months of October and November, I believe the classes are going on.
Okay.
So go ahead and log in on that and, learn something. Fire. Up your game, for those of you who be recording in a... It's okay to record in the closet.
I was about to say, like, come on.
It's okay to record in the closet. However,
I done recorded some good songs in the closet.
You never stop learning. It's never too late to expand your knowledge base and do what you do the best that you can do.
I heard Trapped in the Closet was actually recorded in the closet.
I don't think it was.
Whatever,
if it were, that is a questionable place to record. Because what were you doing?
The inspiration just came from being in the closet.
You started writing. He's like,
he's like, Now I'm in the closet.
Actually.
We already shouted out the sponsors, but the one that I did miss, like I've been missing, I don't fucking know what's going on. But shout out to my guys over at the Temple of Groom, man. Officially 3 locations now. Let's make some noise for Temple of Groom.
Excellent.
Yes. Coolidge Corner is now open, right? So there's 3 locations, Fenway area, Cambridge on Mass Ave, and Coolidge Corner. I don't know exactly what street it is, but I did get word that it is officially open and running right now. I'm gonna drop a little new video for y'all in this promo and show y'all, where the locations is at and stuff like that, man. So luxury haircut experience, man. Real sharp fades, real, close tapers, real, you could put the what's the joint the carpenters use when they try to check the levels? You can do that for your lineups. You know what I'm saying? It should be good, nigga. It's not kitchen cuts, because y'all niggas look like y'all haircuts be your grandma did that shit, nigga, before you went to school type shit. But not at the Temple of Groom, man. Professional guys. Shout out to my man Flo. He's at all 3 locations. He's usually in Cambridge, but I believe he's going to be going to the new location just so he can, set up shop over there. He be in Fenway, he be in Cambridge, and now Coolidge Corner, man. Again, if your kid gets honor roll, immediately right after they get that honor roll report card, they can get a free cut, man. So shout out to that, man. Shout out to my man Flo. Flo love the kids. And shout out to Temple of Groom, man, on dogs. All right. So, what are we doing first? We want to get into the ratings or you want to get into the bullshit?
Let's just do the ratings first.
Yeah, you always say that. All right, man. So, this week, Red Cups and ratings, just like every other week, we got 2 projects that we are going to rate. The first one we're going to do the homegrown one, home team, home base first. This one right here is by somebody who's been doing his thing for a while now. I definitely think that he's high regarded within the scene. He's definitely one of the guys who has like a really dope pen. He could switch it up. He could do multiple things. We talking about my man Najee Janey. He dropped Royalty. Royalty is 11 tracks, 31 minutes. Big Bells, what you think?
So I enjoyed it. I think the first song that kind of caught my attention and like kind of reeled me in was Loving You. I believe that's the 3rd track.
Yeah.
And there's a few tracks on here that give me what I'm about to describe, like as the vibes that it gave me more than anything is like summer. But summer like in the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
Maybe the 2000s really early. But it reminds me of like, how like in the beginning of like a real good like black film, they have like one of those like slow motion montages and it's like kids playing in the hydrant.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody's getting their hair braided on the stairs.
That's that slow motion music. Yeah. That's what you just talking about. Yeah.
Somebody's uncle's playing spades across the street on the porch. Like somebody's mama's telling them you either gonna stay inside or you gonna stay outside. Like, it just reminded me of that. Just like real urban, real black, real warm, real just cool and smooth and just like real good energy or whatever. So I did enjoy that a lot. I kind of thought that would Come With Me Too, featuring Sean Wire.
Yeah, fire. Cinematic music.
Yes, very cinematic music. That is exactly what it was giving. I love the production on Come With Me a lot.
I'm pretty sure Gib DJ did a lot of the production. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he works with Gibby a lot.
Okay, well, it was great. I enjoyed it a lot. I guess for me, it was like more of like an immersive experience for a lot of the records that were on there that had that same essence to it.
Right.
Like the horns on the production and just that overall feel like I really enjoyed. The only thing I was kind of on the fence with was the cohesion-ish. And the only reason I say that is because, like I said, I didn't drop it until kind of track 3.
Okay.
Like the first 2 tracks, it's like, okay, cool, we introed, and then we get to track 3 and like, oh wait, this is a whole nother experience.
Right.
And then there's obviously the heavy, I feel like, in some instances, Caribbean influence in the music. So overall,
you're thinking that because it Don't Stop.
Yeah.
But what's the other one that made you feel that way?
What's the I think it was just an interlude, actually. Like, I don't remember.
Oh yeah. What was it, Judgment Day?
Yeah, I think it was the Judgment Day interlude.
Yeah.
But it was just Don't Stop in the Judgment Day interlude.
Now, I think you're talking about The War Has Just Begun.
Yeah, The War Has Just Begun.
Yeah, that did have a very
Buffalo Soldier-ish
yeah,
type
like
of vibe.
Traditional.
Yeah.
I mean, Wailers.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear somebody in the background making noises type shit. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
But other than that, overall, I feel like it was a decent project. It did give me summer. I felt like this was very summer-esque.
Yeah, okay.
So, but yeah, I liked it.
I enjoyed it. This is sharp Najee Janie.
Yeah.
Najee's Najee, man. Like he's really like that. He can get there lyrically. Would I say it's his best body of work? I don't know if I can say that, but it is a great body of work.
Yeah.
I feel like he could have, picked some better beats, in my opinion. Like I don't like the beats weren't bad, but I know he has a great ear for production. So I just felt like I would have I wish I would have saw that a little bit more on this.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, like I had no problem with it. If I had to talk about my favorite record on here, probably Lead You to Water. I did like that record a lot. I did like Peace with Sorrel. Now, what I wanted to read what Mello had to say, because this was a very dope explanation of the project. He was just saying, excluding the interludes, there's 2 songs that I don't like, which is Old Spice and Hopefully. I don't agree with that. I think all of the songs were good songs, but I can see what he's saying to that. He says, I'm not a fan of the sequencing from Old Spice into Loving You. The project seems island-based, so I didn't get it with the subject matter with the lead single, which is kind of what you said. I would rate this. I'm not going to say that part. I enjoy artists that can sing and rap, or at least find a contextual way to do it. I can hear the rest of the music at cookouts, and they would also sound great as song placements for short films, i.e. the cinematic music that you were referring to. I also really appreciate the change in BPM with songs. Now, this is the part that I found the most, like just accurate, like super accurate of what this embodies, right? So like I said, I can't say it's his best body of work. Right. It's not groundbreaking, but it is ground setting. So great attempt. The War Has Just Begun. The War Has Begun is my favorite song. Great record. So yes, going back to our cave interview.
Yeah.
Where he was saying this is what we need to do.
Right.
As Bostonians and musicians, because there's so much culture here. So I did appreciate that. So I did appreciate the cultural blending of island sounds and things of that nature. It was great. It's a good album. Like I just wish, I don't know. Like I just wish that I would catch more of the theme of royalty.
Yeah,
right? When it comes to the cohesion, like because that's a strong name for a project, right? Like I do believe Najee Janie is, Boston hip hop royalty. But I wanted to see how that tied into the whole album, which is all I'm saying. So, but all in all, out of 5 red cups, man, we gave my man Najee Janie royalty a solid 4 out of 5. Shout out to Najee Janie. Shout out Most High, man. Shout out to all the features on here, which were Sean Wire, Efron, Maystar. Shout out Starsky. And my man Sorrel, man. That's my guy, for real. All right. So next project we are going to rate, this one right here is very, this one hits me for real because this is like one of my favorite OG rappers. You know what I mean? Like storytelling great, trendsetter through the max.
Yeah.
Every nigga who's ever wore a piece of jewelry in hip hop should be thanking this man.
Yeah.
Any nigga who had a crazy idea for any piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Any nigga, all you niggas with fucking weird ass fucking diamonds in your chains and shit like that. I don't really like the diamonds in the chain shit, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Victory.
Did that. He did that.
This one right here is 15 songs, 28 minutes. Bells, take it away.
Okay. So let me just start off by saying that I know exactly who Slick Rick is, but I did not grow up listening to him, right? So
She hates Europeans. That's why.
no, I didn't.
She doesn't like them.
say that. I did not
She's
say
like,
that.
you niggas eat beans for breakfast. So I don't fuck with y'all. That's what you told me that. You said
I
that.
did not.
You said that.
And you can tell by the tone of his voice that he's lying. So I did not say that. So I'm familiar with his voice and his style and like his wittiness and just his like cool, slick. It's me, Slick Rick the Ruler. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like for me, like listening to an entire body of work from him. Let me just say, first of all, to put something out in 2025 when you've had such a long run.
Yeah.
Is incredible. Like to be able to put something out that people are looking forward to listen to after all this time is incredible. Now, I did have a lot of feelings. Like I laughed. I was like, what is going on here? And like, I guess that's the goal, is like to make you think and to make you be like, yo, what? But then to also be like, this is classic Slick Rick.
Right.
Okay. So Stress. Is that even the name of the song?
Yeah,
it's just like the little ad libs in the background. I'm like,
you know, I thought
Stress.
I like Stress because he had another London rapper on there.
He did. Yes, he did.
Giggs, how you say his name? But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. But that song, I was just like, nah, this is real. But it did make me laugh. I'm like, you just keep hearing the word stress. Angelic threw me off at first.
Why?
Because he kept saying, Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yo, what is going on?
You see, like, shit like that, that's just only an old school nigga could pull that off. Like, let the new nigga make some, the niggas would be like, pause.
Pause him to infinity
like,
and beyond.
The song would be called Pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
But I did like that song still.
Yeah, it was a good record.
And then, a song about the rent and the landlords. I'm
landlord.
Like, this is absolutely hilarious. And he's like, and you know, like, please keep my house, keep my home clean. Hey, what word did he use? It wasn't dirty. He said something else, but I was just like, my goodness. It was like, my rent. But overall, it was very, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna hold you. I guess maybe I was kind of listening to it a little bit technically as well, because
I mean, you should listen to it. Anything technically.
Yeah, the engineering in some of the songs, but I'm assuming that was the intent when he did it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, overall it was a good project. I enjoyed it. It's just new to me.
Now, when you talk about guys from this era, right? The first Slick Rick album we've ever gotten was The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. That was in 1988, right? His last release was 1999, The Art of Storytelling. Niggas who was born in 1999 are 26 years old now. Like, I want you to put that into perspective, right? Okay. Like, Ree, you 27, right? Right. Okay? Yeah. So, the fuck? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And these are the guys who are leading the charge now. The people in that age group. It was so refreshing for me. Like, it was just nostalgic as fuck. It was, it's exactly what I expected from Slick Rick, man. You know, can't nobody, I'm not going to say, you know, oh, nah, he should have came harder, like, whatever, shit like that, because.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Like,
I don't think that.
You know, the subjective part of it is listening to it technically. But you gotta know Slick Rick to appreciate Slick Rick, right? And I love this shit. Like, you know, I was mad happy. Like, I was like grinning from ear to ear every time I fucking was listening to this shit. My favorite song is probably Documents with him and Nas.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. I thought Forward was very funny.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Grandpa, you want to see what I did with your song? And then at the end.
What did he say, nigga?
Dang it, what did he say?
He was like,
pure trash.
Pure trash, right, yeah. And I thought that was hilarious because that is a generational thing, right? It's like, you make the song And you excited about it. Your grandpa, what you think? He's like, yeah, garbage, right? While Documents is my favorite song, the best song, which isn't even a fucking song.
Yeah.
I Did That.
I did that. Yes.
When he was talking about all the shit that he did. Right?
Yeah.
Talking about everything that he gave to the game.
Yeah.
Talking about the jewelry.
The fashion.
Like, I'm like, yo, son, Amy took me, my wife in the building. Shout out to my baby.
Shout
right?
out, wifey.
Amy took me to an Art of Rap tour, right? It was a Bone Thugs headlining tour, but Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, EPMD, Ghostface Raekwon was all in attendance. And Rakim. How did I forget about Rakim?
Wow, that is an insane lineup.
But there was a part where Slick Rick came out with a chest full of jewelry. This man has never gotten rid of
pirate things.
he never got rid of any of his jewelry. And I also remember seeing a video of him bringing that same chest on. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
That same chest out on stage, and he took every single chain and was putting it on Nas. Like, what? Nas' neck probably hurt. Crazy pause after that, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like what? That has to be the most gratifying feeling for a nigga like Nas.
Yeah.
You know how much niggas like Nas love Slick Rick?
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was incredible. Just, he's like, yo, look, man, I did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, hey, y'all can feel how you want to feel. You heard the album, maybe whatever. Maybe you didn't like it. Maybe it wasn't for you, but nigga, do your research. I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm still that nigga. I did that.
Yeah.
So this was super ill. But when you talk about legacy rap, you know, this was the epitome of legacy rap right here, man. So let's talk about the rating. Out of 5 red cups, man, we gave OG Slick Rick 4.1. Shout out to my guy Slick Rick, man.
Slick Rick.
I would have loved, what I am disappointed about is I would have loved to hear Dougie Fresh on this.
I know.
I would have loved to hear Dougie Fresh on this. That would have been incredible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what Dougie Fresh is doing these days, but
right.
But I would have loved for them to do that one more time for the coach, man. But either way, it was still great. But yeah, what's up? What you want to talk about first? We got a couple topics.
What do you want to talk about? You know what? Let's start off with something that's a little lighter. And there is an AI artist by the name of, I don't know how to pronounce it, Zania Monet. And just me saying AI artist who just signed a deal, or it's like how?
Right.
And you probably didn't see it, but Kalani was on social media and she was talking about it, and she was just like, I hate that, you know, you have like basically just a artificially intelligent being that basically has to obviously glean from artists, you know, humans, to even be able to be built into whatever it is
to exist. Right.
And there were like so many people, and you know, she was saying that like this takes away from the people who are actually working hard, who are actually writing, who are actually, you know, putting in the work and doing.
Kalani said this.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just confirming.
And then you have somebody who can just prompt something into Suno, and it's like, oh, here we are. We have 7 albums ready for you.
Is this one of Timbaland's orders?
No, it's someone else created it. She just used the platform to do it.
All right.
And
so that's a Timbaland platform.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And actually, speaking of that, we did see like a demonstration at the Mass Music Summit a couple weekends ago, and I will say, like, I was sitting in that that seminar, and I was just like, this is great, but it can also just be like,
it's great how. Like, tell me, all right, so let's talk about the pros and cons of AI, right? In music.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people's fear is like killing the creativity. I don't believe that that's a thing unless you're naturally just not creative and you're just throwing stuff in there to try to get something out that might be good. Right? I feel like it benefits artists who already have, you know, you can write, or you maybe make beats, or whatever the case is, or you have a melody in your head but you don't have the production for it, and you can literally sing whatever melody you want into it and it'll create something for you based off of the prompts that you put in there as far as like what you want it to sound like sonically. Right? You can do that. You can put a song that you already have done in there and say, yo, make this a freaking reggae dancehall song. And it'll transform it into something completely different.
Now, I don't know if that's what AI artists are actually doing, right? Because if that's the technology, it's actually genius, right? But there's somebody behind it.
Yeah, it's Talisha Nikki Jones is the one that's behind this particular artist. She's a poet.
So if you can create a different facet of whatever it is that you create, I think that's genius, right? Where I think it gets fucked up is as far as what you were just saying, like just throwing ideas out there and it gets constructed into something that is musical. Because it takes the soul out of the music, right? Because if you're not actually, if I walk into a booth and I got attitude and blah blah blah, and you know I got, you know, anger, you know, sadness, whatever emotion it is that I'm feeling when I'm making music, that'll translate into it. Now, fine tuning music is one thing, but the AI shit, I'm still like very confused as to what the fuck it exactly means, right? And then it's like, and then the other part of it is, who the fuck is getting paid?
It has to be the person who, I would assume it's the individual who created the AI artist to begin with, right? Now, I will say, like, I went and I listened to some of the music, and I'm like,
pull your mic up a little bit, like,
it keeps on freaking
tighten the thing. Yeah, tighten that.
So I went online and I did listen to some of the. Okay, I ain't go look for it. I just it was on the page, and I ended up finding a few clips of this AI artist singing whatever songs, and I was like, you know, kind of swiping through, and I'm like, okay, some of this, like, you know, lyrically sounds good because she's turning her poetry into music, but the artist lacks something that humans do. Like, one, you can't go on tour. Nobody can come see you perform because you're a digital being. Right?
We're not real.
But then there's
you know what that reminds me of? That fucking that skit when like somebody's leaving a message and it's like who are you talking to, bitch? Right?
Oh my god.
And then the person on the other line is like, you're not real. How are you doing this? You're not real. Right? So it's like I'm realer than you, bitch. Right? And like that's what it's given. It's like that soulless speech, like, you know what I mean? Like that just like, like I'm here, but am I?
Yeah, and then they have like the AI footage of like the AI artist like in a simulated type of booth situation, and it just doesn't.
Yeah, how do you make a music video?
Look, like that. Like, this is what I mean. Like, it's not a real artist, and you're clearly not actually, you know.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? No AI artist will ever be ugly. They're all gonna be beautiful people, like all of them, because who the fuck would want to make an ugly, like, imagine you making an AI rapper and he's the ugliest nigga on earth. Like, why would you do that? And there was a lot of ugly ass rappers that came and went, dog, right? But they were great. It'd be the ugliest niggas that got the best balls. You know what I'm saying? Look at the nigga Jay Electronica. That nigga is hideous.
Oh my gosh,
But
dog.
his music is so beautiful, right? Biggie Smalls. That nigga was looking at you and looking at Puff the whole time in the studio. He had to keep one eye on Puff every trip. You're like, what the fuck this nigga doing? Why that nigga got that baby oil, right? But everybody's gonna have 20/20 vision in the AI world.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna look great. Everybody's gonna look fucking fantastic. Okay? Everybody gonna hey. Plus side, no more BBLs. All right. Nobody's gonna have great looking bodies. Everybody's gonna be a gym baddie, right? In the AI world. Everybody's gonna be super toned. It's gonna be the most muscle tone definition we've ever seen in music. Okay.
In the AI world.
Everybody's gonna look like they do 600 push-ups every single day. All right. So hey, that's the upside.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, what I will say is like I'm happy for the sister because she's a black woman, and you know, apparently, allegedly, you know, this AI artist signed a label deal worth millions. So good for her. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that. It's just, you know, when it comes to the AI artistry, I just feel like listening to some of the music, I'm glad that she has, you know, a way to express herself as far as like, you know, putting her poetry into motion in a different way. That's cool. It's just, I didn't feel anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, something could sound great and be good, but
right. Like it's like when you hear Whitney Houston sing, right? Like
yeah, like
well,
just
was it? There's nowhere to hide.
Your love, I remember.
Yo,
forever. Yes.
That shit?
I don't know. All right.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Stay in my arms. Like we'll never feel that. Like, like
with the air.
Oh my god! Like I remember the first time I heard "Dangerously in Love" by Destiny's Child, and when that shit. When that when you said that shit,
I said, "Baby, I love you."
You see, no AI can do that part. The beginning when it's all,
but they can't.
When it's all mild and timid,
and then they be missing fingers sometimes. Like I can't feel nothing if I see one wad of a hand, and it's like
can't feel nothing, nothing. What? Yeah. Oh my god, man! So yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not completely upset at AI. I just think it needs to be fine tuned, and I think, I think AI should work with artists, not replace artists.
Right.
And that's the scary part is that it's gonna replace a lot of motherfuckers, man. Because why would a label want to sign you when you're a human? Yeah. Humans have flaws. Robots don't.
Yeah.
Because you can control the robot or the concept to make it whatever it is that you want. Yeah. That's what Timbaland was basically saying, where it's like, nigga, I don't have the energy to deal with humans.
Yeah.
He said, doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, boom, cool. But it's like, you know, the other thing too is like her voice, as I was listening to her sing, I'm like, okay, she sounded a little bit like Beyonce. She sounded a little bit like this person. She sounded a little bit like that person. Yeah. So what they did was they kind of grabbed from all of these already established artists to create like
to make it the perfect super artist.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I can't. I don't know if I can get jiggy with it for real. But
you know, the thing is, man, like I feel like they're gonna figure out a way to put the soul in AI.
Where they gonna siphon it from? How you gonna do that?
I don't know.
How can you computerize soul? That's what I mean.
But this is like, because this is the beginning. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of this, right? So when they give it 5 years, if not less, because the way technology is advancing so quickly, I think it might come sooner. You know what I mean? But hey, we'll see. Yeah, pause that.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm about to say that I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was like, yo, hold on, man, I'm tripping. Yeah, I mean, pause. Like, yeah, hold on. I just said that shit.
But no, yeah. So that's that on that. Now the next thing I do want to talk about is, I want to tread a little bit lightly on this because not too much on her. But Ayesha Curry, recently had an interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast. And now I will preface by saying that I did not watch the entirety of the interview, which I feel like a lot of people didn't either. We saw a less than 3-minute clip of a portion of a conversation. That portion of the conversation just happened to be her talking about and describing her feelings about getting married, having children, and I guess basically feeling like she left her own dreams and aspirations behind. Now, I think that the way that the clip was clipped and posted, it made it honestly seem like, I'm not gonna hold you, like even when I first saw it, I'm like, dang, this girl is insufferable, because this is not the first time she's talked about like, it's like, oh my god, it's so hard to be married to a rich basketball player.
I love that word, insufferable, dog. Like, yeah, I fucking love it, dude.
But then like when I kind of went and read up just a little bit more about it, I watched portions of the interview. I'm like, all right, I guess we do tend to be a little bit harsher on women when they're expressing what seems like dissatisfaction in the marriage. Now, what my thing is it kind of made me think about, like, which is they're two very different things. Please don't come for me. In two very different situations and two very different relationships. But like when Will and Jada went on like the Red Table Talk, and
do not put Aisha.
No, she's definitely
in the same category.
She's not
category.
She's definitely not. Absolutely not in that same category.
Fucking strumpet.
That modern day harlot.
Fucking scarlet letter wearing,
entanglement having.
Right.
But just that kind of like, sometimes I feel like we should know less about each other. Like some conversations we don't need to hear, and it's okay for her to go. She has the freedom to go on a platform and publicly speak about her marriage because it's hers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't married to a rich NBA player, so I can't relate. But I think a lot of people are just kind of like, dang, girl, okay, you didn't want kids. Okay, you didn't want to get married. Okay, you thought you was going to be a career girl and that's it and things like that. But it's like, but that's not what happened. And I also feel like sometimes women will say things like this and it's like, you had kids and you got married, but you still can. And you absolutely still can, because you have more resources than a lot of other people do.
He should be like, I remember that time when I told Steph that I wanted to play for the WNBA, and the nigga went to college and then went to the NBA. Right? So, and I was like, nah, you should have the kid, Steph. Right?
I just
oh man, all right, keep going. I'll cut you off.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. It's okay. On the one hand, people are like, oh, she's so ungrateful and she's just like always complaining. Like, girl, if you just don't want to be married, then don't be married. But then on the other hand, it's like, okay, I get it. You get married at 22.
Mm-hmm.
You're a baby. Yeah, I don't even think you're out of college yet.
I don't like that narrative though, right? If you want to get married at 22,
no, you can. You absolutely can, right?
But you also have to understand what comes with that. Right?
Yeah.
You're locking yourself in. Life. You know what I'm saying? My fault. Continue.
No. I agree. I completely agree, because the next part of that is her saying that she was really young. She was really naive. She was like an unpolished 22-year-old. She didn't have much life experience.
Everybody's unpolished at 22.
Right. And saying that she didn't have much life experience. But then it's like, okay, did you at that age, if you decide to get married, then there are very serious conversations that need to be had before you go into that, and know that, okay, I'm going to be giving up certain things. I'm going to be sacrificing certain things.
I'm giving up.
No,
it's over.
That's not.
Going in the town.
No,
it's over.
No, it's not over. And I feel like that's what she felt like at one point. Like, okay, I'm married super young. Now I have a kid. Now I have another one, and I can't do what it is that I want.
Like, look at all these millions. The fuck? Who the fuck wants to be a millionaire? Not me. Do I look like Regis? Right? She I don't even like Regis. Right? Right. All right. So here's my thing. Right? With Aisha Curry.
Yeah.
I understand why the internet came for her. Like, I mean? Like, I paused. And they, they brutally attacked this woman. It's insane. But because of the way the clip was chopped
Yeah.
up and the way it made it, like, you know, it came off was
And just, I think it was just the way that she was saying the thing that she's like, he tries to, like, you know, but he can't. And I understand that too, because like
now
a man can't necessarily understand your lived experience.
that nigga is fucking shooting threes every day. Okay, you think Stephen Curry wakes up immediately and grabs a basketball and shoots a three in his bedroom every day? Like, that's how he starts his day. He's like, he doesn't get up from the bed until it goes in.
Yeah.
All right. He's one of the most dialed in, locked in NBA players we have ever fucking seen. Allen Iverson put him in his top 5. And that's coming from Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Being married to anybody of that stature in whatever capacity has to be tough.
Yeah.
Right? Because you are always going to live in their shadow.
Yeah.
So I understand what she's saying, and I understand that's just a woman, you know, just getting her thoughts off. Now, I wish she would have said that shit on fucking Gayle King or some shit, not to this Saxon bitch. Yeah. Absolutely. Is that bitch married? I don't know. Like, I don't know nothing about this girl. Call me daddy. What is that? Call her daddy. Who the fuck is this chick? She like, and no offense, she probably did, you know, put her work in, whatever. But or she might be an industry plant like Bobby Altoff. I don't know. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I go off into these tangents all the time. I understand her struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can always say like, yeah, poor me, poor rich Aisha, you know, you got the ill life, you doing all types of shit, you flying. I know they fly in private. Like, I can't imagine seeing Aisha and Steph at the terminal
on the Spirit flight.
Like, we about to go to fucking Cancun and we see them, nigga. Like, they're not doing that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a real thing for a lot of women who, even women who are not married to guys of that stature, right? Like, you know, you get married young, you're 22 years old, and you basically have you have to put your dreams on pause, because who's gonna raise the kids, right?
Yes,
right?
Yes and no, but
with what a man like that is doing, is like, yo, I play 82 games a season.
Yeah.
And that's only if I don't make it to the playoffs. And that nigga's making it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That nigga's season is never 82 games, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always an extended season. He's always on the road. He's probably having very limited family time because you have practice, you have all this stuff, and the off season is very short. So all these things accumulate into what she was expressing here.
Yeah.
But again, to what you said, that same effect. Aisha, you got the resources, my nigga.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut
your
fucking
mouth. No, stop. Not
like,
not really even shut up though, because you know what happens too. Because yes, she's saying these things and it sounds kind of crazy. It's like, okay, you know, do you hate your marriage? I don't think that's what it is. Sometimes, or a lot of the times when you become a mom, especially that young, you kind of lose your identity.
Right.
You become mom.
Right.
First and foremost, before anything else. It's like, okay, I'm a mom, then I'm a woman, and then I'm this.
Like,
and because it's a very real thing, and you don't even notice when it happens because it's so automatic.
Right.
Like, you had your own vision of whatever you wanted life to be. And a lot of the times, nobody wants to get married and immediately after get pregnant, bro. You kind of want to live your life, have fun in your marriage, do all of these things, live whatever dreams you wanted to, and then bring those little suckers in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But moms, they end up being absorbed and consumed by being a mother and a provider and a caregiver and all of those things.
But that's only if you're a motherly mom. There's some bitches who don't have a motherly bone in their fucking body, and they still
that is true
doing a lot of
things,
ungodly things
that they shouldn't be, that aren't motherly.
And then they find themselves a nigga who wants to be the mother, the main parent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. I know some
But
people.
Aisha, girl, we get it. But also just be mindful too that sometimes when you do say certain things or make certain comments, people are going to take it out of context. People are going to judge you for it. And not that that matters, because nobody's flying private who's talking about it. I certainly am not.
Yeah. Stop telling people that you wanted to play in the WNBA first. So
She never said that.
So you could go make
That is
$70,000 a year.
and fake news, okay? Fake. But on the other hand, I'm not saying that this is Aisha. I really can't stand seeing on either end, men or women, who kind of just disrespect their spouse in public and then mask it as transparency. To those
what
people,
are you referring to?
To those people, shut up. Okay?
Who are you referring
Shut up
to?
your mouth.
Who are you referring to?
So, okay, I seen this clip of this couple, right? This couple got married. The husband is supposedly a pastor, allegedly. Wow. I don't know, right? She's talking and she's like, yeah, you know, I used to iron his clothes and get him ready for the side chick. I said, you just do what? Like, before we got married, he told me, you know, I just, this is what I'm going to do. And you either going to deal with it or you're not. And she said, you know what? Sign me up.
I'd be like, why would you go with that bar? What made you spit that bar?
I don't know. And the way that they were talking about just all of the things that were going on, it was like just a regular conversation. I was just like, what is happening here? And then she had a nerve to say, well, yeah, that's why a lot of y'all are single. I said, ma'am, I feel like
dogs.
You should
like shorty.
Shut up.
Yeah. Zip it.
And throw the key away, because no. He got his arm over your shoulder talking about, yeah, you feel me? I told her I was gonna have a plethora.
He was saying that shit.
No,
like, yeah,
I mean, it was the demeanor, the body language, and the way that he was talking. She's just like, yeah.
I remember one time she called me on Wednesday, and I was like, this ain't your day of the week.
Yo. She said, he told me. But I was just like, okay, that's fine. But
wow,
I digress. Moving right along to other crazy things in the world.
Puffy just got sentenced.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Sean.
Not my uncle.
Sean John Combs. Just got sentenced to 50 months, right?
Why y'all saying it like that?
Because that's what they said.
Yeah, it sounds longer than
it's 4 years.
It's 4 years.
4 years and 2 months, right? He's already done a year?
A year,
and a month, or something like that, a year, whatever.
3 years, maybe less.
So, and then, he'll probably get off at another 2 years or something like that. 2 and some change. I don't know. I don't know these long sentence shits, nigga. Y'all, I'll leave that to you, Fed time niggas. But
anybody else would have been cooked.
How you feel about the sentencing, man? Now, let's preface it with the coercion charge was not guilty. Now, when it came to sentencing, this rat-faced fucking judge, right? I think every judge has a rat face, by the way. Even if you're a beautiful person, you're just a rat face, right? You're just a walking snitch. Like,
yeah,
you tell on everybody, right? Like, you want niggas to tell. Like, you encourage it. Mm-hmm. You're like, tell me something I don't know. Right? Even when you know it, right? But the judge said that shit still had to factor into the time. And I don't think that's lawful. Like, if you're saying something like, I know the coercion thing was not guilty, but we still have to take into account that he might have coerced these women, so that's why I'm giving him X amount of time.
How
does that make sense? Like, we have to look at what you actually got charged with, like what you actually were guilty of.
Well, let's
not what you was charged with, what you were found guilty of.
Found guilty of. That is a very important word, because you can be found not guilty of something that you are in fact guilty of.
Yes, but you can't use that being found not guilty into what you were found guilty of. That's what I feel like is very unfair. And I smell an appeal. Like, I know they're gonna appeal. Like, they have to appeal. Like, because what, nigga? Like, the law is very black and white. And am I saying that Puff is a good dude and he's a squeaky clean person? No, I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is, you don't go to jail for what's true. You go to jail for what you can't prove. You know what I'm saying?
What you can prove? You go to jail for what you can prove?
Well, what you can't prove is untrue. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
what you can't prove is untrue, yeah.
Right. So Puff's legal team did they fucking won too. You know, they did what they had to do. Like, when you have money like that, you get the best lawyers that money can buy. Right. But I think they did him dirty in that regard, trying to use something that he was found not guilty for within his guilty, charge, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the funniest part about this whole shit.
Oh, Lord.
This nigga Puff and his team thought it was smart to book an event in Miami, thinking that they was gonna let him do it. Like, he had something booked in Miami,
And see
right? It was such a slap to the face, and I feel like that went into the sentencing, and it was like, you know what, this nigga's on a flyer. It was like, yo, how dare this nigga? Like, the flyer probably said, take that, judicial system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe that. And them niggas is like, oh, hell no.
But that is also just plain silly. Like, why would you even the arrogance to think that you were just on this major trial for like salacious and significantly disturbing things.
Slip and sliding all up in your mansion with baby oil. Can you imagine what that looked like? That nigga got a running start like on his chest.
I don't want to, and I don't want to laugh. You're pissing me off.
It's like, Cassie, come on.
It's not a laughing matter. Very serious, actually. For the individuals who
can't nobody walk through this nigga's hallways.
I mean,
imagine being his kid, waking up in the morning and going to get something out the fridge.
Wait.
Just walk out the room.
What
the fuck, Dad? Again?
But
I went to sleep when you told me to. I just want to clean this shit up by now.
This is not funny, man.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, you know, to think like, yeah, you were on trial for what, over a year now at this point? To be sentenced and to think like, yeah, this is almost over. We about to party. I beg your pardon.
That nigga said word. And then you book it in Miami. Like, out of all places. Like, that is the fun capital of the U.S. You couldn't do it in fucking Wyoming or some shit. You should have done it in the most unfun place, like North Dakota. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but actually,
has anybody ever?
Or here's another thing: you shouldn't have done it at all. You should have just zipped it and just chilled.
Have you ever heard somebody say, "I'm going to Utah for vacation"?
No.
He should have done that shit in Utah, Salt Lake City. God damn it, Salt Lake City already sounds like shit.
And then his attorneys are requesting for him to serve his time at a specific facility.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to force it with these weird ass charges, nigga, you gonna tell me, yeah, I know coercion wasn't a part of the thing, but you did coerce those bitches. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna request to do my shit at Club Puff, nigga. How about that? I want to build my own jail around my Mar-a-Lago home. The fuck, nigga? That's what I would say.
But
I want to get the same treatment that Pablo Escobar got. Give me my own jail at my crib.
I think the sad thing about this is that, you know, the average man, the average black man especially would not, this is a cakewalk compared to like.
Oh yeah, I mean, what was he looking at? 20 years, 10 to 20 or something.
Yeah, and
like
it's
that?
like,
so
somebody else would have been under the jail already.
Yeah, so you look at it in that regard, it's like, yo, take your dub, nigga. I do think that it is a slap in the face to regular niggas.
Yeah.
Because when you look at what he was facing, 10 to 20, and then you get 4 years and 2 months.
And you're not serving all of that.
And you're not going to serve all of it because, well, I mean, technically he will serve all of it because think about it in the regard of, you know, just the law. Like you got to do 80% of your time, right?
Right.
So, yeah, you do your 80%, your 80% is your 80%, right? Obviously, they're gonna account for time served, which is kind of good that he didn't get bailed out because now he'll get out sooner, whenever it is. But
good for him.
What I want to ask is, you think he'll do it again?
Let's put this into context, right? You were planning a celebration prior to literally knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah.
That is a question that I don't believe needs answering.
That nigga said, get the floats ready, man.
Like, we up out of here.
That nigga was like Q and Bad Boy for life. That nigga
We ain't.
Where's the Ciroc? Well, nah, he don't even got that no more. Yeah. Where's the De Leon, right? Like, whatever. Yeah, so I think Sean John Combs will be released when he's released, pause, and be a completely rehabilitated man. I do believe that he's learned his lesson. And I'm only saying this in case you start something that I can be a part of and make millions.
Yo, it's so annoying.
Just in case you see this.
Oh my God. I mean, honestly, I hope so.
So if Puff come out and he's like, y'all been here this CWTFB thing, like, what's up with that, baby? Yo, here's 50 million.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Puff.
Private meeting on a yacht, but
listen, I'm never going to the office alone with him. All right? I would never tell you to go pick up the checks.
Absolutely not.
How about those? Whoa. You're where? Stop right now. I'm on the way.
Your voice cracking when you said stop.
Yeah.
Nah.
So it's like, so I mean, so I hope the best happens for you, Sean.
Yeah.
Unc. Shout out to you, Unc.
I just, I don't know. It's a lot. And obviously it's like, it's kind of like this weird, like, double-edged thing where it's like he has, that going on, but then he is also a father and a provider and, like, just has a whole other life outside of this.
that's
like,
and I don't want to be no psychoanalysis nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, but they say that's what narcissists are, right? Like, who can present in one way and be a complete different way, you know what I mean? So okay.
I don't know.
The nigga got the most fun coupons, okay? Money, nigga.
Yeah.
Bread. Quiche. Queso, nigga. Cheese, nigga. Fromage.
Oh, wow. You're on a roll. Can I do one?
What you gonna say? In Chinese?
No. Hey.
I don't know what I just said. I'm sorry. I'm not racist.
Lajan. You didn't even say that. Cobb. Yes. Good.
That nigga got all the goods. Nigga. That nigga got all the Lajan, nigga. Yeah, he got all the largents.
He got all the largents.
So, all the Lajan. I think that's the name of the fucking.
All the Lajan.
All the Lajan, my nigga.
But yes, okay, you wanted
shout out to Puff. Oh yeah.
Maybe not really shout out to Puff. But
yeah, I mean, hey man. Ooh, baby.
I don't want you to
He
sing.
don't understand you like I do. Now, we're not going to talk about. I had this conversation last night when we was at Dawn celebration, and we'll get into that about my cousin Dawn for Prez. Are we going to say fuck the hits? Because I'm not that guy.
Well, yeah, no.
I'm never going to say that. I'm never doing that. Yeah. I'm never doing that. I might listen to Puff all the way home tonight. Okay? Just out of the strength that the nigga made Last Train to Paris. Okay? Have you heard that album, Bells? Have you heard the Love album? Let's talk about the most recent one. The Love album was incredible.
I did hear the Love album.
Now, the fact that he called himself Love was insane.
Yeah.
Because this nigga was doing all type of heinous and hateful crimes, right? But I think that's why he called himself Love. Again, narcissism, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the music is still fire. And I'm going to always say shout out to Puff because the music is fire. That's why I say shout out to Puff.
Okay. Cool. Not for his activities outside of the music.
I don't care about the slip and slide shit with Johnson & Johnson. Okay? You know the funny thing I seen online when the nigga said, somebody said, I think, was it Dave Chappelle? I don't know who it was. Nah, I don't think it was Dave Chappelle, but it was a comedian. And they said, like, I've never actually finished a whole bottle of baby oil.
I'm not right? Gonna hold you, me either. Neither have I.
Like, I think we've been living where we lived for 9 years. I think we have the same bottle of baby oil.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you.
Like, I dead ass think it's the same. I think we have a gel and we have the actual baby oil. Both of them shits is halfway.
Yeah.
After 9 years.
I don't even think I've ever purchased a bottle of baby oil myself.
Because you don't have to. Yeah. It comes in a plethora of varieties, and it just comes in abundance. Pause. Right? So when you as a kid,
that was
as a kid,
yeah.
Bells, the baby oil in my house, the label was coming off because it was so old. Like the edges was all crusty and brown.
The words was faded.
The shit said Onsen and Son. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Who made this shit?
At this point.
So, you Puff, you need help, my nigga. Yeah. But shout out to you, my nigga. Shout out to them hits. All right. All right, what else was it? We had let's talk about, first off, before we get into the next subject, shout out to my cousin Dawn, man. Dawn for Prez.
Yes, congratulations, brother.
Dawn for Prez. If y'all know anything about this platform, he was one of the first team members.
Yeah.
Right? He was our in-house photographer. The reason you haven't been seeing his name on the photography is because he was in jail. And when I say jail, it means he was at the police academy for the state troopers in Massachusetts.
Free Dawn.
So Monday through Friday, I was saying free Dawn.
Yeah.
Right? And he made it through the course. He graduated yesterday. We had a celebration for bro yesterday, man. Shout out to Dawn for Prez, man. Congratulations. Out of all the fucking careers you could have chose to make money, you wanted to be a snitch. Congrats, my brother. Come on. Let's clap it up for Dawn for Prez, man. Come on. Yeah.
No, please.
All the Lajan and all the snitching.
Yo, I don't think you're a snitch, Don.
Look, Penny asked me.
But he stand different now, I will say.
Yo, that nigga looked.
Yo,
he was wearing some Doc Martens last night, but it looked like he was wearing them goofy ass boots that them niggas got. You know how they stand with their big ass boots and they goofy ass hat? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, look at you, bro. Like, look at you.
He took off the jacket.
He had a double breasted. I was like, this nigga's practicing for the uniform. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I seen Don standing. I said, that is a state trooper already.
Yeah, that nigga looked like he was giving a citation.
Oh my gosh, legitimately, the legs spread apart.
Yeah.
The sit tight stance.
Yeah, Yo, that's what you said to him last night, right? He was like, did you practice? And he was like, practice what? You're sit tight. That nigga was like, sit tight.
Yo, he was doing mad different ones. I'm like, oh, there's varietals. This is insane.
Oh, shit. Shout out to my cousin, man. I love that boy, man, for real, man. Shout out to his parents, man. He had my uncle in the building, his grandfather. And I love to see that, man. It was just his 80-something birthday, whatever, the other day. His birthday's a couple days after mine. So shout out to the family, man.
Yes, sir.
But moving on. So to the next topic, motherfucking Baboni.
Oh.
Baboni. Benito. Shout out to my nigga Benito. Now, Bad Bunny is arguably the biggest fucking artist in the fucking world right now, Bells. Right now, bigger than Drake, bigger than Sean Corey Carter, bigger than Beyonce Knowles, bigger than
just bigger than
anybody. Right? Pause. Right now. When you absorb the magnitude of what
a crazy beginning to a sentence,
right? When you pause, right? of the culture and phenomenon that is Bad Bunny, aka Benito, right?
Yeah.
You have to start understanding why he would be able to generate $720-something million for Puerto Rico for doing a residency over there. For how long was it, babe? A month? He was out there for like a month, like in Puerto Rico? You don't know? Huh? It was longer than that? Like 3 months, some shit? Whatever. The nigga was out there for a little while, but it wasn't a long time. I want to say 90 or less days.
Yeah.
Generated $723 million for the little island of Puerto Rico. Now, and we also got to preface it with Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory.
Yes, it is.
Right? Everybody knows that, right? When Lil Jose is born tomorrow, he's going to have a citizenship for the United States. Estados Unidos is what he's going to call it. Right?
Yeah.
So Benito is actually an American citizen. Yeah. And that happened in like 1908 or some shit like that. Like, it's not no new shit. Wow. Or 1918, whatever the fuck it was. It was something with an 8, but it was really early.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you're born in Puerto Rico, you're American too. Right? That's how territories work, niggas. Oh, well, not niggas, Saxons. All right? Now, Bad Bunny is going to be the halftime show at the Super Bowl coming up in February 2026, right? Let's clap it up for that first off, right?
No, I know. Congrats.
Fire. I love the fact that NFL recognized his greatness and they got him a part of this. And I love that he agreed to do it, because not the NFL could approach you and say whatever, and you're like, nah, I'm straight. I heard Drake turned it down like 9 times or something like that, right? Which I don't know why his Canadian ass would, but whatever.
Right.
Like, nigga, you better be happy you in America anyway.
Well, you know, Super Bowl performances are normally really just like explosive and just a complete like.
It's a long ass commercial.
Yeah, it's a what?
It's a long ass commercial for whoever's performing. It is.
Oh, okay.
Is it not?
I don't know if that's what I could call it though, because like, have you not seen?
Bells, think about it. Most people don't watch the Super Bowl for football. They watch it for commercials. I have a cousin. Shout out my cousin Martha. We got the same birthday. That's my nigga. She literally, I heard her verbalize this. She's like, "Yeah, Super Bowl's on. I don't give a fuck about the game. I just want to watch. I want to watch the commercials. Think about all the most dynamic commercials have always dropped on the Super Bowl. They'd
be centered around the Super Bowl.
So when you have the artists, what makes them different from these explosive commercials? It's the same shit. It's a long ass commercial. And it's fire. Don't get me wrong. I think it's dope, but it's a long ass commercial. Because now you remember until next year, in your mind, you're like, I can't believe that Bad Bunny had a football game at his concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how people are gonna think about it. So it's a long ass commercial. I can't believe the NFL agreed to come to his show.
Yeah. And do it on the field. That's crazy.
Right. Wow. They really, they played around his set. That's dope. Right? Now, the outrage that Saxons are putting up right now is that he is un-American, and they don't like it.
Yep.
Because he speaks Spanish.
What does that
What are your feelings on this, Bells?
Feelings? My feelings don't matter. What matters is the fact that these people are selectively outraged about things that are not outrageous, that do not warrant being outraged about. If you are so just unseasoned and tasteless and tacky that you feel like the only people who can ever do anything remotely great are people who look just like you, sound just like you, eat just like you, don't season food just like you, don't shower as often just like you have a problem. You're not qualified. I guarantee you the people who are outraged could not even and would not ever in any lifetime be invited to perform at any halftime show, let alone the NFL's Super Bowl halftime show.
Right.
What are you outraged about? Who do you want up there?
All right. So this is when I play devil's advocate. Right?
Because they can't speak Spanish?
It's not about the Spanish. You understand how conservatives feel in this country when it comes to a lot of different things, right? And at this point, I don't even think it's about him being Puerto Rican or speaking Spanish. Well, yes, I do, because Trump said he's going to send ICE to the Super Bowl, which is insane, right? It's what? Because he's like, you're going to have some illegals over there, right? They're going to come see Bad Bunny, right? So let's send them out. That's insane, right? But Bad Bunny's also the same nigga who was kissing another nigga on stage, right? He be doing some shit.
Now, see, that I didn't know.
Right? Yeah, the nigga legit open mouth tongue kissed the nigga on stage. I don't know if there was tongue involved.
Okay, I'm like, what? When did this happen?
And then he said yummy after. I'm lying. He didn't say that.
Oh my goodness! You see how? Do you see how rumors spread? Oh my gosh! They're going to take this clip and say this is exactly why. He's giving yummy kisses on stage,
and to men
in particular.
Are you not a man? I think that part of his culture is why they're upset. From my analysis of how the conservatives think of move, I think that's really what's making them upset. But the problem is that in the conservative party, you have a lot of just outright racist people, right? And then those are the people who are very vocal. Those are the ones who are going to attack you like this motherfucking arroz con pollo eating motherfucker, right? And they always sound like that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't even like aguacate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, please. They're the number one people in all kinds of ethnic restaurants because they don't know how to do anything.
I stopped eating avocado toast because of it.
Sure.
Right? You know what I mean? So the homophobic part of it will turn a lot of motherfucking people off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I understand that part. Not saying that, hey, a gay guy shouldn't, do the Super Bowl, but I hope you keep that same energy when, what was the other gay guy? Sam Smith, we just talking about?
Yeah.
If he ever does a Super Bowl, I hope you are just as outraged, right? Now,
Bad Bunny, did Bad Bunny say that he's gay?
But that's the worst part about it. Like, he's not gay, but he still kissed a man on stage, like at the MTV thing. Like, that's like, he's that,
Okay.
attention grabbing where he's willing to do shit like that.
Yeah.
But nigga, if you kiss a man, you gay. Like, what you talking about? Like, nigga, you gay. Like, it's not like the fuck. I don't care who you go home with. Like, you kissed him, like, you gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck, that's just some gay shit. Like, that's actually the definition of being gay.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Here's the shit that pissed me off the most about the conservatives. Charlie Kirk's wife says she's going to make her own Super Bowl halftime show where she's inviting people to watch it. All-American halftime show. That's what she's going to call it. That's the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard of. Like,
aren't you grieving?
Like, right. You got time to think about this shit, bitch?
Out of all the things that,
you know what?
What?
I think Charlie Kirk's death was a hoax. It wasn't real. He's alive.
I'm checked out.
He's somewhere hanging out right now. Because if his wife
that's the only logical explanation.
If his wife has the time to think about Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl, that nigga has to be alive and well, dog. Yeah. He's at home, Bells.
Yeah.
He's hanging out. He's thinking about how can I reemerge into society without going to jail right now. That's what his thoughts are. Okay. So I feel like that's what she wanted to tell us with this All-American halftime show. It was like, Charlie is fine. All right. Charlie's good. That was some really good makeup that y'all did, man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't see, because like, what difference is it gonna make in your life after the performance is over? It's over. That's it. Then what?
Bad Bunny got some tough skin, man. Because I know he sees all of this shit that's going on. I know he's seen what Donald Trump said. I know he sees what all the, the super right wing conservatives are saying right now. All the, the MAGAs. Yeah, I know he sees all of that. And I know he's feeling all of that right now. And that's really defeating as an artist, man.
It is.
But should never kiss that nigga.
That I don't have a comment on. I'm not really sure.
Oh,
what that even
lip
was
locking
about.
with men. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But anyway, next thing I want to talk about. You got anything else you want to talk about before we talk about this last thing that I got?
I don't.
BIA's album dropped today. Shout out to BIA. Or should I say shout out to BIANCA? That's the name of the album. Self-titled album. We're not rating it tonight. We are going to rate it. But at a quick glance from what I did hear, I liked what I heard. Like I thought it was cool. I thought she did some cool shit. What I didn't like that BIA did recently was respond to Cardi B via an interview.
Wow.
And she made it seem as if the diss record Pretty and Petty is not valid because she don't write her bars, right? And I think that's just a very weird stance for somebody who started the beef.
Right.
You started the beef with somebody who don't write their bars. What you thought was gonna happen? Because if she wants to say that Cardi was throwing jabs at her. What was it? Up? Was that the song that she was mad about? Up. If it's up, stuck.
I don't think. No,
It was
Up
one of the
came
songs.
out
It was one of the
way
songs.
after.
It was one of the songs.
I mean, way before.
That she thought that
Nobody. She said something like "Nobody want to be a," or something like that. Is that the song you're talking about?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
Let's move on.
But Cardi would have never done that had Bia not started, the beef. Is all I'm saying. You start this shit, and then you get a mirage of, oh, well, I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? It's what I expected her to do, And then you got the Bia fans saying a year went by, whatever, and all of that. And I respect that stance too. But you also talked about the woman's kids, man.
Yeah.
You it don't matter if she replied in 5 years. You gotta get that. Like you know what I mean? You have to address that at some point. Yeah. I don't understand. How do you feel about this situation?
I don't feel anything about it. I'm not gonna hold you. The only reason I'm saying that is because, one, I didn't see the interview. I didn't hear the response. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm not. I mean, I guess I can't say there's a time limit for addressing anything or responding to anything because Cardi took a couple years.
She took
I think that was like 2. Was that? It
was a year.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like
when Bia dropped that garbage ass record. Like, it was not good. The Sue Me record, that's what it was. Like, I did not like that song. Like, we all heard it and cringed. We like, ugh.
Yeah.
She's one of ours.
Yeah.
Like, I hated that song. Like, I was like, this is not good. This is a failed attempt of a diss record. Like, and you know who you're dissing, my nigga.
Right.
You dissing somebody who told you that I don't write all my bars.
Yeah. And I'm kind of sick of people like that. Sounds like the go-to insult for Cardi is that like, oh, you don't even write it. You don't even write it. You don't even write it. And it's like, okay,
so what?
What else? But the thing is that if I'm not an artist, right? But I have a vision,
right?
And you're a painter,
right?
And I say, this is what I want to say. This is how I want it to hit. This is what I want it to look like. These are the colors that I want to use. This is what I want that to look like. This is how big I want it. It's still my work.
That's still your work.
Somebody was just able to put a brush to canvas for me.
Right. You put that inspiration in that person and voila. Right. So I'm tired of that narrative. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go against party, is what she said. Partisan or whatever. And I was like, oh, Bianca. Like, no. Yeah. No, shorty. Like, you sitting up on the station, Hot 97, and you looking great, my nigga. Like, you looking good. We are so proud of you, my nigga. Like, no bullshit. Like, dead ass from the bottom of my heart. I am so proud that I can say that Bia is from Massachusetts, my nigga. But that is not it, nigga. You like, that was a very weird, miscalculated way to talk about somebody's brutal diss record. Okay? That's what I just seen earlier. It said, Bia addresses Cardi B's brutal attack on her. Right?
Oh my God.
And I read it like that.
Who's freaking writing these headlines, bro?
Somebody fucking intelligent, okay? Shout out to that person. Because it's like, Bia, we want you to fight back, my nigga. You write your own bars. Show us what it looks like when you write your own bars and you defend yourself, my nigga, and go crazy. Show us why you think that this girl was copying you for real. Show us. I want to see it. I do. I truly want to see Bia fight back. Like, I think, in my opinion, here's my theory. I think that she realized, I can't win this battle. I'm not that person. I want to make cool songs.
Yeah.
I want to make catchy records. I want to make songs that make people dance, that make people feel, that inspire people, that make people want to, you know what I mean? Like, she got this song on her album called The Bad Guy. I feel like she threw a little jabs. I don't quote me on that. It's called Bad Guy. She channeled her inner Notorious B.I.G. I love that record. Okay? She want to do that shit. But she's like, when it comes to me dissing somebody and making it hard and making it feel the way that I want to make people feel, I don't have that. I think that's what she noticed. Why am I going to go down this slide if I'm going to just bust my ass at the end? Like that slide at the police station. Why am I doing that to myself?
That slide's mad dangerous.
Right. Yeah. She's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So I think she realized this is an unwinnable battle for me. So let me say some bullshit that's going to make me seem like the bigger person.
Yeah.
Don't be the bigger person, my nigga. We want you to be petty, nigga. Go low.
Yeah, because, I mean.
When niggas go low, go lower. The fuck? Like, take they fucking ankles out, Bia.
Yeah.
Like on dogs. Like what we talking about, man? Like, well, this is that. That's not what battle rap is, my nigga. Like, if you're gonna battle for real.
Yeah.
You're a rapper who's talking about another rapper who doesn't write her music. Show us what a rapper who writes their own music can do and annihilate her. I'd love to see it. That's all I'm gonna say. And with that, I'm done.
That was good.
That was good, right?
That was real good.
Nice,
I don't have anything to say.
Nice little,
yeah.
Nice little solo, right?
Little solo thick piece.
Yeah, I mean,
you did that.
That's what you call an aside. You know, when you,
it was good
when you're in a play. You know.
Yeah.
I've been looking at my Broadway shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I'm trying to do Broadway.
I support you 100%. 100% if that's what you want to do.
All right, we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen. My uncle just said
ladies and gentlemen.
All right, episode 285, CWTFB Radio. I'm Charlie Machine alongside my choco-bliss. Honey Kiss never miss my good sis, Big Bells from a big block, the latest block.
The latest?
We had an over and under on when Bells would be here tonight. She failed
enough is enough.
Miserably.
Enough is enough.
If these motherfuckers was
enough.
betting people, I would have walked out of here with $180,000 tonight. Let's bring cash back, man. That was a good bet.
I'm tired.
All right, man. We love y'all, man. Sound Lab, Big Revolt. You know what time it is. We out.
Yeah. So I'm fired. So what you saying? I'm fired.
You're gonna have to get rehired.
Yo, I'm fired.
Send me your resume.